Welcome to another episode of Core Top 10s. My name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
I'm Jen.
Ian Catania.
And Big Joshy.
Before we start with the list, can we like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, all that fun stuff to help with our algorithm and everything. So for this list, we are doing the Dragon Ball universe top or favorite DBZ characters. So that is Dragon Ball Z characters. And everybody sent me a list. We had a total of 19 characters that got a vote. Some favorites, some a little bit out there characters. There's been a major argument of who is the best Dragon Ball character. So, gentlemen, are we ready?
What do you mean by
Yes.
interesting? By interesting, is that code for you think it's not a smart decision, or do you actually think it's interesting?
I just didn't see somebody picking some of these characters.
I gave some love to some of the non-mainstay characters.
Gentlemen, we're going to start. There were 11 characters that made it on because we had a tie in our 10th spot with 14 points. The first one we are going to talk about was voted on by everybody but myself and D3. This is actually a fusion character of some of the more popular characters, but this fusion uses earrings instead of does the dance. It is Vegito.
Ooh.
Now, what are those earrings called? I'm gonna need to know.
It is Patara earrings that were given to them by, what was it, the Kais, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's,
by the
yeah,
Kais.
like the
And
elder
it's
Kai.
supposed to be, if you put these on Lincoln, you stay that way forever, is what it's supposed to be.
To be that way. And then
It's not-
they retconned it.
Yeah, definitely retconned it, because when Goku throws it to Vegeta and Vegeta's about to put it on, he says, by the way, when we do this, we're going to be like this forever. And he looks at him, he's like, that's something you should have told me before.
You said right here, right?
That's right, Vegeta. And one more thing. Once we join our bodies, we'll be stuck in that form forever.
Imbecile! You tell me now? Don't you think that's important information?
All right!
Both times Vegeta makes his appearance is memorable.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Dragon Ball Super, Vegito does show up during the Future Trunks saga. I didn't want to spoil it, but we're talking about it. So that is probably one of my favorite appearances. Of course, I think he shows up during the Buu saga as well.
He does.
But yeah, between the two fused characters, Vegito and Gogeta, you can actually tell like the difference between. It's like two separate characters.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have Vegito in my top 5. He was number 4 for me. I love Vegito. Between the two, he's my favorite.
I like both Gogeta and Vegeta, but
Yeah.
Vegeta's slight edge.
No, Gogeta's my man. Oh, the two.
Well, we haven't got to Gogeta, so when we get there, you can talk all about it all we want
Yeah,
to.
we'll see.
If Gogeta made the list.
One of my favorite moves he does is the pretty much like the energy beam sword.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, Vegito is he's so cocky.
It's
All right.
creative, and
But because he has like more of the Vegeta.
Vegeta's,
whereas
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
Gogeta's more of the Goku. But so that's why. That's the
Exactly.
reason why Vegeta's better.
You can see their different
Vegeta
personality
Edge.
popping out, but it's mainly Vegeta, and that's why I gave Vegito the edge. Like,
the nod.
yeah, like Jacob was saying. How come he wasn't on your list, Bobby?
Well, I want to do non-fusion characters. I want to give some other people a shine. I figure you have them pretty high up.
Yeah, you're right.
So I figured-
Just-
I was like, I want to give some other people a shine.
Apparently, it was just barely enough to make the list. Yeah, that's how we carried it.
I had him at like number 9.
All right, we're going to the other person that tied with this list. Was voted on by 2 people, D3 and Max. He is actually going to be one of the other kind of lesser known characters. Did have a movie and is a brother to one of the big sagas that was out there. It is Cooler.
Just to let you know, guys, this is my number 2.
Wow.
Number 2.
Already.
Wow.
Could have been me.
Number 2.
Could have been me.
Already.
Cooler's always been one of my favorites. He's always been better than Frieza.
No, sir, I demand you take that back.
No,
The only
Jacob.
the only phrase that he is better than is Form 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 1-3 was awful. Oh my gosh! But instead, he only gets his shine in what is it? The one film.
Honestly, his best look is his first look.
Cooler. Oh yeah.
The look
Oh
that
yeah.
he's, the first look.
His final form was pretty cool too. And check out first of all.
The first form.
But before you go, let me just go ahead and say a little something. Check out, Frieza has never done anything cooler than going through a Kamehameha. He went through the Kamehameha just so he could punch Goku in the face.
Bro, what do you mean
Has Frieza done that?
Frieza killed how many people with just a fingertip, and he was like going crazy.
Sir,
oh my
sir.
god, awesome.
I didn't say he never did anything cool. I said he never did anything as cool as that. You need to listen to what I'm saying. What you need to do.
I'm just saying.
Frieza needs to learn how to keep time. He said the plan was going to blow in 5 minutes. I think he did this move. It took like 30 minutes. Frieza needs to learn how to tell time.
Maybe time's different
Okay.
over there for him. Time
And then let me just say, Cooler pulled off the robot look much better than Frieza.
Frieza got like 10 seconds in robot form.
And it was trash.
We needed to see how it played out, but no. One of the best characters, Future Trunks, came out and finished Frieza off in record time.
I'm just saying,
Cooler.
Cooler's
fine. I like both movies.
He's fine. He's fine. He's great.
I really like the. Honestly, I think I like the second movie better than the first. Honestly.
I do like the second one better. And then let me say this, your boy couldn't even handle one Super Saiyan. My boy was handling 2 Super Saiyans in that second movie. He was handling them.
Top tier intel from Frieza.
First of all, Frieza gave him no intel. His intel was so bad.
You see that one guy right there? Yeah, watch out for that Kamehameha. And the other one, that Gallic gun's gonna give you some trouble. Might watch out for that.
Cooler learned instant transmission way before anyone else besides Goku. So he's just at one. He's more talented.
But
pound for pound, Cooler's more talented.
Obviously, he wasn't considered a good leader because Frieza was given that. What was Cooler doing this whole time?
To me, this is between they're both villains.
Yeah.
So to me, who's the better villain? And it just comes down to Frieza being my favorite between the two.
Only because he has more time to shine. If you give him this, if you give Cooler
You're right.
time, he'll be the golden emblem.
You're right.
But maybe if they thought Cooler was bringing it back, they would have brought him back by now.
Yeah, but that didn't happen.
I'm saying he is cooler in every way than Frieza.
Boo. All right, the next character coming in with 17 points, made their debut in, I believe it was a movie, and we're talking about another fusion, and this one fusion was done through the fusion dance, which we all love. It is Gogeta, coming in 17 points. So, made the appearance when they were it was in Fusion Reborn.
So he does make another appearance in a movie that most of y'all haven't seen yet, so...
Y'all gotta get on that.
You gotta get those fingers perfectly straight. You cannot have one of them bent. You gotta get those fingers straight.
Yeah, because they also messed up and they made the fat version of this form because the first time their fingers were off. Yeah, and they had to run around. And what's it, an hour or is it 30 minutes?
It's 30 minutes for each fusion.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
30
one
minutes.
of the only cool things about GT was Gogeta fighting Shenron.
Wasn't that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta?
Yep.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah.
Which that would be cool. That's like one of the, like I said, GT has some good ideas. Like Super Saiyan 4, love the design.
Yeah, it's pretty much Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Gogeta is good. It's just when he's a kid again. It's just I hated it.
Yeah.
Like Gogeta, you have to say for like the big bad. You just can't just bust them out, for every other person.
Yeah, that colored sphere that he has, that weapon that he does, or key blast, however you want to say it, I don't even know. It's just beautiful to watch.
Power level wise, I think Gogeta is stronger than Vegeta.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go into our number 8. Came in with 19 points. It's funny, if you had asked me as a kid, this actually would have been my favorite character. But they have moved down on my list because they are now 3rd. But I still enjoy them. They are a mentor, and they hold many responsibilities, and they come from the planet Namek. It is Piccolo.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad Piccolo made the list.
Love me some Piccolo.
I actually didn't even have him on my list.
He was number 11 on my list.
Him in the mountain did not have him on the list. I really enjoy Piccolo.
Saying this, Piccolo's a better dad than Goku to Goku's kid.
I was thinking the same thing. He was the father figure, especially during the Saiyan saga.
And you know how much Piccolo means? Gohan would choose to wear Piccolo's outfit over Goku. That's how Piccolo means more to Gohan than Goku.
You see how cringe he is? He can choose Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, We would love to be a better father, but we're too busy saving the planet time and time again. We're kind of have to be the world's strongest.
Dead. He's too busy being dead.
We are not going to get into this because that conversation might show up later.
Definitely.
It 100% is showing up later.
I will also add that Piccolo's special beam cannon is one of the best moves in all of DBZ.
Special beam cannon, fire!
And let's not forget him regrowing body parts.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Bro, him special beam cannon, and it's like, oh, badass. And then regrowing arm.
Let me say, the first time he busted out, it was a 2-for-1 special. He killed 2 people on that first try.
Yeah. I like also
glass with like a spiral around it. I don't know, it just looks kind of unique.
Yeah, it's unique. Actually, Piccolo has something more inventive. Inventive move. I think he had one called the Hell Grenade.
Yeah, and
which I think is a great name.
Beast mode when he fuses with Nail.
Nail.
Yeah, Nail.
Nail.
Thank you. When he fuses with Nail, and he gets beast mode.
Look, this is what they set up. Piccolo. Every single time Piccolo fuses, he does work on whatever form villain he's facing. Well, I think it was like second form Frieza when he fused with Nail, doing work. Then Frieza's like, all right, let me transform. And when he fused with Common, he put the work on first form Cell, and then Cell gets to second form. So this guy can't win. He's just there for that form. Whatever form he needs to whip some tail, that's it. That's all he can do.
Piccolo's good for being the strongest, like at a convenient time for the plot.
Yep. In the movies, he is the greatest henchman killer in the movies. Every single movie is Piccolo that's killing all the henchmen.
He does the grunt work.
Oh, somebody's gotta do it.
I wanted to have Piccolo on my list, and it came down between him and Master Roshi, and I felt like I couldn't do Dragon Ball without Master Roshi.
And between Goku and Piccolo for me.
And guys,
wow.
You stop this. You stop.
And Piccolo's voice actor does a phenomenal job. It's a convincing voice he gives.
No, the voice actor's great.
And Piccolo also had one of the biggest character changes because he was also one of the ones that was a villain, and then him and Goku had to team up to do it. So him and Goku's relationship, as well as with Gohan, had to grow because at first they really weren't buddies. They just fought together out of convenience more than really they needed.
Piccolo did succeed in his goal. He said he was going to kill Goku, and he did do it.
He did do it.
Like I said, in a world full of Saiyans and humans, a great character design for Piccolo helps him stand out in the crowd.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into our next character. This one is the first one that was voted on across the board by everybody. Coming in with 24 points, this character has several forms and is the first of the major villains, the big villains, was talked about earlier and surpassed his older brother. It is Frieza.
Oh, wait, what number
Disgusting.
is this?
7. I knew he was going to be upset.
Frieza's not top 5?
Right.
What number are we at?
7.
Number 7.
Yeah, I put Frieza at 4.
I got him at 7.
Well, see, you put him at 4.
Oh man, I have him.
Mountain put him at 5.
Wow.
2 people, Josh and Bobby, put him at 8. I put him at 10. I like Frieza. I mean, he made my list.
The best DBZ villain. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's the best DBZ villain.
Other than Brawly, he's the. I mean, because you can't really. All right, Frieza is the first villain on my list. Other than Brawly, and Brawly's one up.
No, Cell's better.
You're right. I agree with you. He is the best villain. That's why there's just other people. Yeah. And like we were saying earlier, like the golden form Frieza, the Frieza Black, like he's got Black Air Force energy now.
Yeah, exactly. Mess with him.
I think it was a YouTube channel that does the Black Force energy stuff.
Right,
Man, it's
I saw one,
hilarious.
they put Thames on him.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I will say one of my favorite lines did come from him when he was talking. The very small clip I watched is Super when he's talking about how he would wish for himself to be 2 inches taller. And they're like, why would you ask for more? He's like, no, because if I ask for more, people would realize that's what I wish for. But I'm just going to ask for 2 inches because I'm going to be a little bit. I was like, that does make sense. That does make sense, Frieza.
And does anybody talk trash better than Frieza? He has like the ultimate trash talk.
Why, you insolent tree monkey! I've had enough of this!
It's a beautiful day to die. Don't you agree, Vegeta?
Forgive me if I don't tremble in fear, Super Saiyan.
And I'm just warming up, you clown. What you just witnessed was only the beginning of my power.
Well, it looks like you're not that super of a Saiyan after all, huh?
Vegeta and Frieza do have a nice back and forth trash talk to each other.
Yeah, but Vegeta isn't racist. Like Frieza calls these Saiyans monkeys at every chance he gets.
Monkeys, though, you know, they're turning the monkeys, you know, they turn giant.
Okay.
I'm saying Frieza was just egregious with all his transformations. It was just egregious.
No, he has only one bad form, which is Form 3. It looks
This-
like
yeah, that was weird.
But
Yeah, that the one you
Form
saw.
1 is my second favorite. Obviously, the final form is my favorite. Form 2 is not bad, though.
Form 1's so snarky.
I know, Form 1
Yeah, Form
is
1
such
was
a...
just so sad.
Yeah, it's such a sassy little bitch. I love it. That's why Frieza is my favorite. He's so sassy.
And Form 2, he stopped his fight because Vegeta was going somewhere else. Like, no, Vegeta, you're going to watch this.
Dude, the fight between
Vegeta.
Frieza and
No.
Goku is legendary, man. That is so awesome.
Mhm.
Vegeta blasts him, he's like, you fool! And blasts him back. Oh, man. Nice.
Like I said, it used to be the longest anime fight. Now it's number 2.
What was the
It took so long. Oh my god.
Some was it One Piece?
One Piece,
It's
yeah,
One
it's One
Piece.
Piece.
Oh, okay.
It's One Piece.
Gotcha.
Well, the Spirit Bomb took like what 6 episodes of the Spirit Bomb loading. I'm pretty sure it took a whole week.
It was at least
It's
3
a lot.
episodes. It was at least 3.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Andrew had to get.
Vegeta, you know Frieza's sassy because he also hired the sassy Ginyu Force, so...
Oh my
Man,
God.
his
Oh, yes.
style.
Not the Ginyu Force.
I was such fans of the Ginyu Force. I enjoyed the
appreciate
Ginyu Force.
now better.
All right, we're gonna go into our next one.
Rip to the goat, Frieza.
This is
Not to go.
congrats. I mean, he made the list. You know what? He made the list, and everybody voted for him. So congratulations, Frieza.
I don't know how they figured this out, but they have attributed over for about 448 planets being destroyed by Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably something that's been said in passing.
They have Cooler down to 256.
Ooh, a paltry 256.
Paltry.
Look, Cool is obviously destroy more, but he don't brag about
I
like
have
Frieza
no
does.
idea how they calculated this or if it's right. It probably comes from the manga.
All right, we're going to go into number 6. Coming in with 27 points, we're going to go into our Z Fighters. This person has had a very interesting arc. Very good start to their career.
we're talking about
Kind of
Gohan.
catered down. Yeah, it is.
Oh god.
It is Gohan. It is Gohan.
Hey, honey.
Very bright start,
Hey, go ahead,
young
Hunter.
and early, and then went kind of went down.
Where
Gotta
do
went
people
down.
rank him? Where do people rank him?
The Mountain put him number 1. Big Joshy put him number 3. Vitamin J, you put him number 6, and I put him number 7.
You notice something, right?
And
I didn't
D3
vote
did not
for
vote for him.
What?
But most of mine comes from Cell Saga and before of why I voted for him because of
This
Young
is
Gohan's
hilarious.
why he's on this list.
Next.
Young Gohan. Blue Saga really didn't help him out, but I put him on.
Finger wag. Bro, Gohan was 6 just for Cell Saga alone because I don't like what he did.
That's why he made the list.
Yeah,
That's why he made the list. Cell Saga is what saved him
See,
right
here's
here.
my problem with Gohan and Cell Saga.
Oh.
It takes the destruction of Android 16 by itself for him to finally snap. Not like, oh, the planet's gonna be doomed if I don't get angry. No. Not the fact that Cell's gonna kill my mom if I don't whip his tail. No. Android 16.
Okay, Bobby, what do you want? He got the job done. What does it matter? What his motivation
The kid. He's a kid.
No.
He's a kid, Bobby. He's a kid. He's a kid. I'm sorry.
He
He's a kid.
a bitch that destroyed Cell. Okay. When no one else could, and he did it. He has the single most badass moment in all of Dragon Ball Z. Him walking down and killing Cell with one arm.
It's false. It's not the best.
It is probably the best. It probably is one of the best.
He also destroyed the little cell, the small cells too. When he got mad, went and destroyed the Cell Juniors.
Now, let me give you another example why Goku's a bad dad. After his fight with Cell, he gives Cell a sensu bean. Why are you going to give the guy who's trying to destroy a planet a sensu bean?
Faith in his son,
He
Bobby.
had that much faith in it. Thank you.
And at one point, Goku apologized, saying he was wrong.
Okay, last time I checked, we're talking about Gohan, not Goku. But just want to take it. Oh my gosh, just wait.
It's Goku's hubris
Look, it
and
won't
ego,
double.
which is why he's not number one. Because my character would never have hubris and ego.
Yeah.
Hubris and ego. Hubris. Oh, don't even start with Vegeta. I can't wait. I can't wait. Don't even start with.
I remained silent. I didn't even want to chime.
See, Josh,
It's so easy to trigger these Goku people, man.
Okay. It's fine. Hey, let's stop.
Hey.
Hunter needs his moment to talk about Gohan because he always this is his boy. He made the list. Good job, Hunter.
I can't believe we had two schmucks that didn't even vote for him. Phil, I did mean to leave Goku off my list. I did.
You had him number 10. You might as well just let them off.
He had him 6. Goku 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gohan's just annoying. He's like that kid from the Babadook. I mean, just shut up.
He's nowhere near that. Come on.
The great Saiyaman's bad.
Yes.
Okay. Who doesn't do courageous shit in high school though?
Like Cell Saga, he peaked.
Now's your chance!
Right there was great.
Yeah,
then he did the Saiyaman. Then the Saiyaman, great Saiyaman really kind of killed it. It's like, man, I don't know. But you know what? Because of the Cell Saga was so great, I still just got to give him his plaudits.
Again, if I could have voted for every iteration of Gohan, I would have. King Gohan, baby Gohan.
Baby Gohan, the one that
We'll vote for
headbutts
little kid Gohan.
for that one, the one that headbutts Raditz in the chest.
The one that got scared like every single time I named it.
Yeah, the one that cried all the time and you wanted to punt.
Yeah, okay, he was a child, so let's forgive him. He was a child.
I know, children.
Goku wasn't a little bitch as a kid. He was too busy fighting people. Gohan is just a bitch, okay?
No, Gohan has moments of bravery. Like I said, he was a young tot when he headbutt Raditz. That took some bravery, you know?
Yeah, after like 5 episodes of crying, Goku would never have done that.
Who doesn't need a good little cry as a child?
I don't see Goku doing that.
Mhm.
When he does butt whoop.
You know what I also don't see Goku doing? Killing Cell.
Fair enough.